Kenzlie Hadley.
And today we are going to be presenting the Gunk Droid.
We created our project because my friend Anna, she's a very big fan of Star Wars.
Our project was about robotics.
The software that we use is Star Wars Lego.
It will just take a couple minutes. So that was our software and hardware that we used.
Okay, so the steps that we created it was the most suitable for our project because
the right parts, and we can make it faster and easier.
Yes, and the knowledge of our
Software.
yeah, and we walked into so first we had to build it. Then we had to program it and make sure that it was good.
And the most hardest part was for the pins.
These pins kept coming out of place.
And this arm right here will not move, but we finally got it to move. Oh no, this is coming off. Push it.
Okay, so I worked with the partner. My partner was an honest installer. And this is what the Gunk Droid does when it wakes up. The Gunk Droid wakes up. This is what it shows on the screen. The Gunk Droid is waking up. This is what it does. It moves. It walks forward, then it takes one step back. Then it walks forward again. But another hard part that it took us was because
the sides kept falling off.
And most of the time when it walked, it fell backwards.
And our feet, we swapped them backwards so they weren't in the right position.
Yes. Okay. So the involvement that our parents had was that my mom let me stay after school to work on the project with her.
And my dad let me work on the project to stay after school with Kenzlie. And here is what he can do.
Here is our program. First, we dragged over one of these walking things. First we dragged over
a play button.
Yes, and then we dragged over this.
A walking button.
Then we dragged over
a hand sensing sensor.
It senses when somebody's hand movement is there. When it hits sensor there, then it will start moving and playing.
Then we made A, B, and A. Those are for the arms to move forward and upward and shoot and saw.
And then we got another walking button.
So now we will play it so you can see.
First it walks 2 steps forward. Then it moves ahead and then
it shoots.
Then automatically when it starts, this blue button flew out of his little
he has a saw that he'll ching whenever after he shoots.
Yes.
And then he walks again.
And then
by Anna Stoller and Kenzlie Hadley. If we could take this project again, we could make a bigger plate up here for to load all of his guns on.
Yes. And then we could also make like a bigger Gunk Droid.
We could make a big punching bag.
Okay, it took about 3 weeks to 1 month to make this project.
The easiest part was making the little arms.
The arms were pretty easy to make because they didn't have that many steps. There were like 10 steps on each arm.
And the challenging part was the pins, because if we didn't put it in the right hole for the pins, the pins wouldn't work and the feet wouldn't move right.
Okay, so the most challenging part was okay. We learned that if these sides and we learned that if you don't pay attention to stuff right, it's not going to turn out right because when I built this, the feet were turned up backwards, and every day when I try to work on it, it always fell backwards.
The Gonk Joy. I hope you enjoyed it. By Honest Dollar and
Kenzlie Hadley. Bye.
Bye.